Konbanwa, Minagawa, it's Miyaga Kasubeki. I'm your furry Vtuber and EM Vtuber representative, and we're playing NOIRE. We got no time! We're just going. Skip it all. We're just going straight into it. I've clicked the wrong thing. A walk in Elysian fields. Suddenly this is a sci-fi novel. Speed run! Heck yeah, this is the NOIRE speed run. Okay, Mr. Twin. Papa. Papa. It can't be 4 more cases. Okay, if I can do 2 today and then 2 the next time, we can be finished. Jacob lied! They are a liar! Someone's making origami. Oh no, they're Japanese. This is right after the war. Uh-oh, yeah, bye. 1,000 paper cranes. Oh, someone died. Okay, they're doing this. They're doing that for someone that has died.
At least 4 Vicks. Get out there and find out what you can. The address is 650 North Hobart.
We just finished another case. There ain't no rest for the wicked. Money don't grow on trees. I got bills to pay, I got mouths to feed. Ain't nothing in this world for free. Are we gaslighting each other? Also, hello. Hey, where is our car parked? It's over here.
One little twist. She was 13 if she was a day.
Hey, Herschel, wake up. Wait up. Whoops. Whoops. I know how to get into a car. There's no way to go that way, so I have to leave from this way. Jesus! I'm gonna make a left turn in Los Angeles.
You hear about Rancho Escondido?
Are we having a conversation, Biggs?
Okay, fuck it.
I'm teasing you, Herschel. Tell me about it.
The new housing development is a couple of weeks from completion. Burned to the ground last night. GIs are ready to move in this weekend. The developer's gonna have some very angry customers.
Any century in a 211
Shit, that check.
22
The
South
arson
Mill Street,
investigator
unit
trying to nail that son of a bitch for years.
He's still in custody, Herschel.
Wanna bet? They'll have kicked the moose already. Can't hold him for misdemeanor cigarettes and matches.
Oh, Chapman was just like the guy that likes arson, but he didn't commit any of the crimes in the case. So I had to let him go. But we got the real guy, probably. So it's fine, I guess. This is how I drive in real life, by the way. I am very much a danger to those around me. Woo! To get traffic laws, this is a speed run, just drive fast. Jesus Christ. Can you guys not? Back up, go. Woo! Just a love tap. I got places to go. Bam, bam! Oncoming lane. Who cares? Hobart is far away. Excuse me. City damage. Yes, I do. Make them remember you! When the Giants call to ask you what's your worth, do you know it? Places to go, people to shoot, and innocent black men to segregate. Roy's not my partner anymore, man. We're good. This isn't that bad of a fire, to be honest. At least it's still standing. Suburban Development Fund. But we know that that's a front. Yeah, they didn't really finish the job, did they?
You guys better see this. I hope you have strong stomachs.
Oh, goody. If there's one thing that I love smelling is burning corpses.
Do you have a name?
Oh, my goodness.
Morelli, Mike. We recovered a picture of the family.
Okay. Anything else?
To be honest, I just got here, Phelps. Best you talk to Lynch. He's the expert.
Doesn't make
Or
any
it
sense.
is burnt
Why aren't
bacon
they
since
scattered
human tastes
around
like
the rest
pork.
of the debris?
Yes and
I think
no.
we'll move them after the explosion and before the fire.
Can you explain that, please?
I'm almost positive the cause of death is asphyxiation due to gas inhalation. Look at the parts of their bodies that aren't scorched. The coloring around the fingertips is typical.
They wouldn't have felt it.
I think the fire damage is post-mortem. I think someone moved him into this room after the explosion.
That would make the most sense, because normal people wouldn't sit like that as they're burning alive. Bodies moved.
What are you doing?
Prayer effect is from the fire. Muscles and tendons contract.
The prayer effect. It has a name, huh? Alright. Family
You ever think
picture.
about how many people have died in this world? And how big heaven would have to be to accommodate them, Biggs?
No, I have not. Show some respect.
Alright, not in the mood for not in the mood for philosophy right now, Herschel. Understood. I will shut up.
It's our boy. I think he watches the fires. I think the Sawyer fire went wrong.
So what about the guy we have in jail, Phelps?
Got the wrong guy.
That doesn't explain why he ran into a burning building. What would make anyone do that?
Guilt.
For the fires?
For his mistake. This guy wants to burn houses, not families. He expects the houses to be empty. Trying to redeem himself. Probably thought they'd be happier together.
You are one very disturbing individual, Phelps. I know you had it rough lately, but you should start to compartmentalize your thoughts.
You could be right. Can you come up with an alternative explanation?
I'm sure it's the same guy.
Are you telling me that some son of a bitch murdered these people, the whole family, and arranged them here like Cupid dolls?
Might fit, Cole. But I don't think we could ever prove it. There's very little evidence.
Ooh.
Evidence?
Herschel's having none of
Check
this.
out the hot water system. Make sure we're dealing with the same MO.
Sure, Phelps. I'll get back to you.
Leave the rest to us, Cole. You better find out what's eating Diggs.
Yeah, okay. Herschel's having a very tough time. I wonder why. I'm gonna guess that this was accidental death. Probably. The other ones were accidental too.
So something finally got to you.
You want my help, pretty boy? You got it. You keep riding me and you won't be pretty much longer.
We can get this guy, Herschel.
You think you've seen everything, Phelps? I was with the 2nd Marines at Bella Wood. Things that went on in that farmhouse. My own guys on fire, screaming for a way out. You're not gonna get this guy. There's gonna be no photos and no citations. We're gonna kill this miserable fucker. End of story. You getting this?
Okay, Herschel has a different MO.
Sure.
The Morellis were winners too. Their name was on that list.
Christ. We should take a look around, work the neighbors, see what they know. I'll go across the street.
Okay, I'll try this side.
Because like, the idea is that
I haven't done this for years.
this suburban redevelopment fund,
You don't look like a fire.
they're supposed to be they send out like vacation tickets to these families whose houses they want, whose property they want to build their houses on, because these are people that like won't sell to them. So they send the tickets, try to get the people out of the house, and while they're out of the houses get destroyed, and then they're like forced to sell. I mean, it's not victimless because the people are still out of a home, but like they get put up in other places like no casualties, yeah. But like sometimes, like with one of the families in the last case, like one of their kids got sick, I think, and they couldn't go on the cruise or the vacation or whatever to Catalina Island, and then they were still in the house as it was when it was set fire to, and they got exploded. So people aren't supposed to be dying, but they're not doing their homework and seeing like if the people are actually out of the house. They're just like going there and then setting the water heaters off, which is pretty sloppy if you ask me. Okay, so who? Newspaper said that the psychiatrist didn't tell his patient and people were in the building. Are those connected to these, perhaps? You know what? That's a very... Yes, I have forgotten about that myself. I figured that the psychiatrist was behind this somehow, in connection to the morphine, but I couldn't think of what that connection was. But yeah, that's it.
LAPD. Can you tell me anything about the fire next door?
Terrible luck.
I recognize that guy.
Won that weekend away.
This guy's a famous
What's your
actor.
name?
I don't remember his name.
Foreman. Dudley Foreman.
All right, Dudley.
Did you see or hear anything that might have...
Look, we were asleep when we heard the explosion.
All right, you were not asleep.
You didn't like Morelli, did you?
Some neighbors you get along with, some you don't. Guess they should have sold up.
Wow.
They're knocking down all these old houses and building a new subdivision for GIs. Morelli was being difficult.
Planned
You said
demolitions.
someone is knocking these houses down?
Elysian Fields. You must know them. Their billboards, that Monroe character beaming down at you. We've had an offer for the house.
Did the Morellis want to sell?
I don't know.
You know. Wait. Yes.
Whatever you thought of Morelli, his whole family is dead. They couldn't have all deserved that. I want you to help me here, Foreman.
Morelli was pig-headed. He built the house himself. He didn't want to sell.
That's understandable.
Stubborn fool was ruining it for all of us.
But you want to sell. I'm thinking you should probably sell now.
You said the Morellis had won a weekend away to Catalina Island?
Yeah, that's right. First thing I thought after the explosion was, thank goodness they was away. But then I find out they was still in there.
Who was running the competition?
What? I don't know.
Dude, like, please.
I need more, Mr. Foreman. Tell me what you know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
I know nothing about it. I've never heard of them.
Oh, he really didn't know. All right. He actually didn't know. I didn't wait to look at his expression. Whoops. They're like right there. The billboard is right there. How could he actually not have heard of them? The billboard is right heckin' there. It's right there, Dudley. Jesus. Pay attention. Holy crap.
Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Is it time to use the game well, or should I go and recon with Herschel? Can I cross the street? There's no crosswalk. Who are you honking at? Holy crap. Anything?
Advice?
Alright, no advice. Is there a game well around? Oh, that's just my partner. Okay. Which is him. So, okay. He saw a sign that said, honk if you hate Phelps. You know what? Probably. Okay, I have no locations. So now is not the time to leave. Thought I had something to go on. Is there a neighbor on this side I can speak to?
My friends work for the Examiner. $5 for the exclusive.
Or should I just go talk to that guy again?
All a man can do is put in a prayer for the dead. That's about all I've got to say about it.
Hey, what am I? There's no game where to make a phone call. Herschel is still doing recon. I'm not sure what the...
He's the cop that arrested that movie producer. It's about time some of those movie people went to jail.
Help me out.
Untouchable.
It's him. That's the cop.
He
Tried to poke me in the
won't.
nose.
Yeah, there's no one else for me to talk to. I don't think. What the heck? There must be more things in the house fire.
Keep talking. Someday you'll say something intelligent.
Oh, right, the water heater. I'm supposed to get information about that.
Looks like the same model.
Varley again. Is that a
This
bite?
is the flashpoint. The heater detonated with enough force to expose the foundations. No good to me.
I shouldn't have listened to the wiki and went with Varley. You know, yeah. Maybe.
Doesn't tell me anything.
I can go down here. That's gonna be the flashpoint. Then again, maybe it's a coincidence that Varley's just good at his job and so he gets around. Yeah. It just so happens that the water heaters he's been servicing have all exploded. Someone is just trying to sully his good name. I'm so damn tired of putting all these fires out. I know you didn't start the fire. You saw it. Just let it burn. You know that's almost worse. They use volley to throw people off. Yeah, they picked the.
Day, another dollar.
They picked the day. They picked the guy. They picked one repairman to follow, and then they just blow up the water heaters that only he's been working on, just to make him look the most suspicious. What is... There's a flashlight. It was a flashlight. Not everything is going to be relevant. That's it. It's gotta be it. But there's still more. Who else do I need to talk to? Or what else do I need to see?
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Surprised the other house didn't catch fire from burning timber. That could be the... That could easily have happened. But I think the firefighters responded pretty quickly and put the fire out.
There isn't much I can tell you right now, Cole.
That's cool. Alright, what else am I missing here? What am I missing here? What is the name of this? This Elysian Fields or something. The Walk in Elysian Fields. I don't think I would have found that. I do not think I would have found this.
About $50 for an exclusive.
Someone was keeping watch. Looks like they were here for quite a while. Rain looks distinctive. Whoever he was wearing boondockers. I would know that imprint anywhere.
Boondockers. Is that like a military issue shoe? Okay, now I can talk to him. Suspicious activity.
Did you see anyone hanging around the Morelli's home prior to the explosion?
Nope. Can't say as I was looking out, though.
sure, Mr. Foreman. There are signs of someone hanging around over there by the fence.
Hey, now that you come to think of it, there was a guy. Kind of tall. Skinny, though.
Anything else?
Orange lumber jacket, beat-up hat, and no hair. I thought he was the pest exterminator guy who was working around here the last few days. But that guy had hair.
Thanks for your time, Mr. Foreman.
Sure. Hey, if you're interested, I have one of those competition flyers in the kitchen. I could get it for you if you like.
That would be great.
Any luck, Cole?
Now we're moving along.
What did you pick up?
Folded piece of paper. Looks complicated.
Japanese call it origami. Can I take a look?
Sure.
Paper crane. There's a legend about them. You fold 1,000 of these and you get a wish.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not a grieving thing. It's a wish thing.
Hey, don't break it.
I'm not. I'm unfolding it. It looks like a waybill or a flyer.
For what?
We want to buy your old home today,
For Elysian Fields.
or we'll burn it to the ground. Leland Moore.
Oh, I see you already have one.
Oh, this is a different thing.
When did the flyer arrive in your mailbox?
They've been arriving for weeks. This one was in the mailbox when I got home from work yesterday afternoon.
To buy your old home today. Win a trip to Catalina Island, Ring, Michigan. Oh, so the other one was with the trip part cut off. Oh, now there's a game well. Do those phones just appear out of thin air?
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with a good old-fashioned black and white?
What is that supposed to mean?
I need an address for a property developer. Elysian Fields Developments.
One moment, detective.
He didn't have to do the Cole Phelps badge number 1492 or
Messages,
whatever.
please.
You have a message. Contact Captain McKelty immediately.
Thanks. Can you put me through, operator?
Of course. Here you are.
Commander?
Leads in the Morelli farm.
We're about to go and visit Elysian Fields Developments.
You're about to do what? Leland Monroe. He's a personal friend of the mayor and the chief. Are you out of your mind? I'm warning you, Phelps.
Well, that's where the lead
Commander, we have
goes.
a line of inquiry.
You have something, you bring it to me. You're hanging by a thread, Phelps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. Have a report on my desk today.
Kelty has warned us off over Elysian.
Makes sense. It's a dead end. We should check out Rancho Escondido.
You know the place.
Not another mayor connection.
Or a fountain and well. Let's go.
Yeah. This is exactly how this is gonna go, huh? First is half brother and now a close friend. Incomplete Elysian housing development destroyed by fire. Go! 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 We have to go. Swear to Christmas. That light was looking at me funny. does the streetcar just turn like that? Gonna get married. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Woo! Rancho Escondido. New homes opening soon.
There are times when you really miss a nightstick. There's more religion in the end of a nightstick than in 100 cathedrals.
I'm not gonna tell you again, sir.
Don't tell me when and how I can come and go on my own
It
property.
is not
This is
safe,
America,
sir.
dickhead.
Now step back, or I'll lock you up for a
Smart
fray.
mouth son of a bitch.
Wow, okay.
Come back here. You're not getting off that.
Black and blue.
That's done it, Cole. We're gonna have to pacify these boys.
Alright. Pacified. What is going on here? Oh boy, sovereign citizens, don't you love them? Oh, is that what's going on here?
Good thing you showed up when you did, detective.
They have their
Those
own
folks
little
were paying
nation
for blood.
here.
Okay, then. Let's see if there's any.
Have you played God of War Ragnarok? I have not. I'm not really interested in it though. I know it's a good game, but I was never into the God of War series. And I don't feel like starting now. Okay, those stairs are just a suggestion. Alright. Can I not? I can't go in here. Alright. Alright, I can't go into any of these.
These poor bastards. They got every reason to be angry. You guys should take a look around.
I'm trying, but I can't go in. It's like I literally cannot go in here. This is... Am I an idiot? So it looks like I can walk on this, but then I can't. I can't. It won't let me go any further. You know, this is the one I'm supposed to go to, right? Let me try this one. Any exploded water heaters? Okay, this is not it. So I can't. This is not it, because I can't run fast in a crime scene. I can only run slowly. I can speed walk. This is not it. Okay. So,
What do you
Look
think?
around. There's not much left, but it's worth a shot.
I am looking around. It must be around the edge of the house. Something. Like it may have been something, but no.
Phelps, I think I found something over here.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm at a
Check
loss.
the house, Cole. It don't look right from here.
What? Oh.
Mortar is like dust. Is that normal in a fire?
You'd expect some shrinkage in the heat, but it looks like the cement barely adhered to the brick.
It's a brick.
Doesn't appear to be any wall ties either. This thing looks like it was built on the cheap.
Dang. Power wash it.
If we're paying a visit to Alicia and ruining my career, let's bite the bullet and get on with it.
So you're saying it's not a dead end after all? Yeah, get in the car, Cole.
We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
Calling the House Un-American Activities Committee to order. Chairman J. Parker
All right.
Thomas of New Jersey
Whoops. All right. Looks like I need to cross over someone's backyard. I don't think they'll mind. Easy. Not gonna rip out my undercarriage. Floor it. There we go. That's how we do it. Woo! This is a speed run after all. Boom, boom. Screw them hills. There's gold in them there hills, though. Yo. Elysian. We have questions for the... Knock knock, it's the Popo. Just put his hand on the glass like an animal.
I know that face. Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue. Thanks, ma'am.
My wife is so dumb. She has been oinking for hours.
May I help you, gentlemen?
Oh,
We'd like
How
to
many
speak to
waves of
Mr. Monroe.
secretary do you have to get through to
Afraid
get to
it's
this guy?
impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
You have every right.
His name is NOIRE, miss.
Casino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
That won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Oh! I know that guy. He was in he was the
Drink, boy.
Sure, I'll have it.
he is the Sin Eater in the Sleepy Hollow live action series.
We're investigating a series of domestic.
I forget his name.
Terrible boy. How can I help?
I love his voice. Holy crap. Need water. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for the water. At least he can link the arson.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys. Can you imagine the current demand for housing?
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybill.
His expression is really hard to read, but he is lying. Because his face is just permanently like that. Okay, first of all, hold on, let me read this. I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybills. Maybe... Can I doubt this?
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Emotional travel
What do you know
contest.
about a competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island?
My company runs many promotions. I'm not familiar with that one.
Oh, goodness. Weekend away. Should I use the weekend away? Or should I just... I can back out of an accusation.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe. You know all about the vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof. You come in here making stupid fake allegations and you think you can
That wasn't
ruin my
it.
day. Now we'll see about that.
You've made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
Find a way.
think you're being less than candid, Mr. Monroe. You're building these homes to some timetable. You're under pressure to get rid of the holdouts.
And how exactly do you think you can prove that in a court of law, detective? Every developer is under time pressure, son.
Son of a gun.
On one hand,
The speed run is in jeopardy. Every developer is under time pressure, son. Does it make a noise when I choose the right thing? I think it does. I should probably pay attention to that.
No mustard for me. Thanks, mister.
Barging in.
Detectives Phelps and Biggs, LAPD, to see Leland Monroe.
Do you have an appointment?
We're the police, lady. We don't need an appointment.
Can I tell him what it's about?
It's an official investigation.
So no.
There are 2 police officers here to see Mr. Monroe.
Send them through.
And that's our cue.
Finally.
May I help you, gentlemen?
I think I need to do.
I'm afraid it's impossible. Mr. Monroe's schedule is booked weeks in advance.
Cut to the chase, sister. Is he in?
I'm not at liberty to reveal that, officer.
So he hired you for your intelligence?
I find that offensive.
Every right to.
Nowhere, miss.
Encino.
Would you like us to return with a warrant?
that won't be necessary, gentlemen. Come into my office.
Alright, time to do the senior over.
Like a cigar. Drink, boys.
Sure, I'll have a scotch.
A cigar.
We're investigating a series of domestic fires, Mr. Monroe.
It's terrible, boys. How can I help?
Okay.
Elysian Fields and Suburban Redevelopment Fund flyers keep turning up in the vicinity of the fires.
They're turning up all over town, boys.
Turn up all over town, boys.
So that's your explanation, Mr. Monroe? Coincidence?
Explanation? Why, what's to explain? I advertise on radio and billboards for buyers, and I advertise for sellers using waybill.
Doubt.
We found a family burnt out in their home. Another house burned to the ground. Another Elysian Fields flyer. Our information is that they didn't want to sell.
Are you saying that's something to do with me? Is that your point?
Point is, every time we find a family barbecue, we find one of your flyers. Is that good advertising?
Okay, promotional travel
You know about a
contest.
competition for families to win free vacations to Catalina Island.
My company runs many promotions. I'm not
I'm familiar with that one.
Level with me, Mr. Monroe.
No,
You know
it's
all
just a
about
doubt.
vacation offers.
You can believe whatever you like, son. You're missing the vital ingredient called proof.
Looks like I was mistaken. Two families are dead.
That's how I do
This
it.
isn't a question
Listen
of
for the jingle.
liability. We're looking at conspiracy to commit murder.
Do you know who you're talking to, son? You want to use incendiary language like that with me? I suggest you should leave immediately.
Oh, that was the wrong thing. He was telling the truth? He doesn't remember that contest? Okay. Okay, so, alright.
Made offers to buy houses in areas where fires have been recorded.
Are you suggesting that I'm burning people out of their homes so that I can sell them new ones?
What happens to your plans if a family like the Morellis refuses to sell?
We work around them. Business finds a way. That's the American way.
He's not lying. Well, he is lying, but... Yes. Doubt.
Come on, Mr. Monroe. You expect me to believe that you would build a new development with one of those old piles smack bang in the center of it?
Progress is an inexorable process, Detective. Those who choose to stand in defiance are usually confined to the wastebasket of history. To answer your question, yes, we would build around them if we had to. Most people see sense.
Okay,
What's
I'm getting
Elysian Field's
somewhere.
involvement in Rancho Escondido?
One of our latest housing developments. It was due to open on the weekend, or was before the unfortunate conflagration.
It met with building code regulations.
Absolutely. Only the best for our returning heroes.
Best for returning heroes. Oh!
You're lying, Monroe. There's something out of kilter about that development.
Son, I've had enough of you and your fidgety friend. There's no way in hell you can prove that my materials were inferior.
In fact, that can.
I'm no expert, but I think we'll find that the bricks being used on those houses are undersized and the mortar is faulty.
And there's no wall ties connecting the masonry to the frame.
Every building is built to a budget, boy. Those buildings were inspected and fully insured by California Fire and Life.
Oh, they're paying out a lot today, aren't they?
If that magnitude demands it. Do you think they'd vouch for the buildings without examining them? The arsonists. Do you have any suspects?
We aren't at liberty to say.
I didn't think. The contractors I use for Waybills. You suppose it could be any of them? I have a list of their names if it'd be.
Wow, you're just ready to give everybody up, aren't you?
My secretary will provide you with that list. Did you know that I'm on the board of the police pension fund?
What's the story? Any of these names ring a bell?
I think Monroe is an arsonist lord. You know, I think so too. Okay.
Herbert Chapman is on this list.
Who is Herbert Chapman?
Find the phone. We need to know where we're at with Chapman.
I forget who Chapman was. You know I'm on the board of the police pension fund. Oh wait, hold on. I need to send a message. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. I swear to God, if we can't arrest him because he's friends with the mayor in chief, I'm going to kill somebody. I'm going to unalive somebody, I mean. Excuse me. Don't ban me, Twitch. I did not say the K word.
Meet Joe's buddy. He's nice, really. What a scum. Walking out on his wife like that?
Belt 1247.
1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you check whether we are still holding a Herbert Chapman?
Let me find out for you. He was released this morning, Detective. I'm sorry, Detective.
Not your fault. Can you give me a last known address and put out an APB on the guy?
I'll get back to you, Detective. APB will go out over KGPL shortly.
Thanks for your help.
Damn it. I'm sorry, Detective. I need to know who this woman is. Why couldn't we cheat on our wife with her? I would have been fine with that. She's married with 3 kids. Leave her alone.
Buy me a drink, Cole? No.
Roy!
For time's sake? Not even for that.
Roy, you son of a
Not gonna ask
bitch!
me why I'm here? I wouldn't give you the pleasure. I'll get around it.
I swear to God, what are you doing here? Can I choke this
Didn't hear my
guy?
voice this evening. I wonder how the commander would feel
Save
about
the threats for someone who cares about them, Roy.
You're breaking my heart, Cole. You know how I feel about you.
Yes, I do, actually.
Stay away from Elysian Fields.
I should have known that you were playing errand boy.
You and your doofus partner. You have been warned.
Thanks for your cooperation, officer.
I love you.
Stay away. You have no idea the type of people that are involved in that
I
company.
have a pretty good idea, Roy. The same kind of people that sent you here.
Your investigation is finished. Homicide will be taking over from here. I've heard we've had a spate of grass fires in the hills that you and that hunchback might be able to handle.
We ain't
Thanks
being
for the
handled
drink,
so
Cole.
hard. Oh, back with the German, huh?
A message about Monroe?
Yeah. Earl delivered it. You?
McKelty started making noises about my pension.
I wish Roy was in a house fire. You know me.
Didn't mean to drag you into this.
David Phelps. Monroe's an asswipe. And so was Earl. And so was McKelty when it's all said and done.
So now what?
KGPL calling car 11K,
11K, go ahead.
11K, the last known address of suspect Herbert Chapman is 650 North Kingsley Drive in Wilshire.
Roger that, KGPL. 11K en route.
Let's go pick him up.
Let's go pick him up.
You fought at Sugarloaf, didn't you?
I did. But I don't like to talk about it.
You come across a guy called Jack Kelso out that way?
You know Jack Kelso?
He's an insurance investigator over at California Fire and Life. Our paths cross from time to time. For some reason, seeing you makes me think of him.
Has Jack spoken to you about his experiences on Sugarloaf? Or the rest of the campaign?
Jack keeps stum just like you do. You know what it feels like to get back from conflict. You gotta respect that.
Herschel's growing on me. I mean, I liked him to begin with, but I'm starting to like him more. He's sweet, way better than Roy. Yeah, and plus, he's not sexist or racist. That's the plus too. I'm a very good driver. Woo!
Where's your respect for property?
I'm just gonna stop talking. Roy is probably also homophobic. Oh, is that even in question? Is that even in question? Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba. He might be singing the words. Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba. Hey, Babiba.
We're looking for Herbert Chapman.
I'm looking for him too. I need him to move his car so I can mow the lawn.
He's definitely not here.
I've been banging on his door off and on for a couple of hours. Yeah. He's out somewhere. There's some kind
Let's
of
take
problem.
a look at the car.
Let's see what he's hauling around.
Mosquito coil.
Motive, opportunity, and hard evidence.
Ammo. What kind of bullets are these? 45s?
Should advise the APB. He's clearly armed.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any bullets though.
Definitely gives him opportunity.
Read about the Carlson case in the paper? That's the cop who solved it.
Holy cow. There he is. It's Chapman. He's coming out of the laundromat. Shit. He's seen us.
Cops. Again.
Oh, he got on the train.
Son of a bitch. He must have caught the trolley. We gotta move fast, Cole. I'll call this in. Get some cars dispatched. Car 11K calling KGPL.
Can we run the trolley off the road?
11K requesting assistance. In pursuit of suspect aboard the 1110 University Street.
Okay, alright. Okay, alright, alright. There's a lot of damage going on here.
Driving dangerously.
Oh, goodness. How do you stop a tram? I don't know, man! I don't know! I really do not know. He's just running through everything. Oh, goodness.
Stay on his ass, Cole. Don't lose him.
With the fire truck? Can you drive out further, please? Alright. Okay. Oh, no!
Deeply damaged one of the wheels.
This is GTA all over again.
Don't leave me hanging out here, Phelps. Move in.
I'm trying to.
Hold him tight, Cole. As soon as he ditches the tramp, we'll be there to grab him.
And it should be on this side. Aren't there people on that train?
To the driver's cabin. End of the line, you little prick. Come on, Cole.
I was trying to wound.
We have our man, Cole. Well done.
I'm not so sure. Chapman seemed to have his own agenda. There seems to be more to this than a personal vendetta.
What are you talking about?
The fires benefit Elysian in some way. I see Chapman and Monroe working together.
You have a point. The evidence is good for Chapman. Hard to be worrying about his side of the story when he's blasting away with that big 45.
That was the craziest sequence.
Nice work, gentlemen. Put yourself at considerable risk stopping that trolley and probably saved a lot of lives. Anyone else but you, Phelps, and you'd be up for a bravery award. We've had our eyes on that slippery son of a bitch Chapman for as long as I can remember. I couldn't be happier than to wipe him off the scoreboard. I hope this puts to bed that crazy stuff you had going about Leland Monroe. What were you thinking, Phelps? Calling Richard Nixon a crook next.
1947. Oh boy.
A letter from Lou. His insurance policy.
Oh, I love this game.
California Fire and Life. You work for Elysian?
The roof that he was working on collapsed.
It's a very generous settlement.
It's like, well, since my wife is in the process of divorcing me.
There's something dirty about Elysian Fields.
What has that got to do with Lou?
I want you to reject this settlement. I want you to go and see an investigator named Jack Kelso and ask him to make some inquiries about Lou's case.
Isn't this police work?
Do you want to find out what happened to Lou?
Why would he help? It's Kelso.
Jack won't be able to help himself if he smells a rat.
Probably shouldn't get a civilian involved in this, Cole.
Hates my
It's
guts.
probably not a good idea.
Elsa, you could take this money and let them get away with it, or we could get Jack's help and do something about it.
Why not be honest with this man, Cole? He deserves your honesty if you want his help.
Believe me, Elsa, I'd like to level with him. I really would, but it's too late. Years too late.
Oh wow, this is a really short case. Chapman takes his motive and any possible ties to Monroe and Elysian Fields to the grave. Could I have stopped him without killing him? Was that in the cards? I don't think that was in the cards. He jumped on that tram and he jumped on that trolley and started and came out guns blazing. And he shot his hand instead. I was shooting him in the legs. I think he just died of bleeding.
Mr. Kelso?
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Dear Miss Lichtman, pertaining to the matter of policy number 11901659 and the sudden death of Mr. Louis Jan Bookwalter, I am writing to inform you that you have been named as sole beneficiary of Mr. Bookwalter's estate. Please find attached a settlement check for $20,000. The maximum payable amount in accordance with Clause 4A of the Life Care, Disability, and Accidental Death Policy which Mr. Bookwalter held. If you wish to dispute the settlement, you may contact our account management offices by return mail or by phone during office hours. With condolences, Clarence W. Fleming, claims of assessor,
There's no need to
life
go to
in
the office, Miss Lichtman.
California Life
Accept the
Fire and Life
settlement. All you
Insurance.
have to do is sign here.
I don't accept this.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Okay. Let me get the case file.
Am I playing as this guy now? He's out of read entries. Eastern Fields Development attitude. Yep. That's the house. Well, the employee of Elysian Fields Development, Louis Jan Bookwalter, was killed when the roof of the property that he was on working on collapsed. The Elysian Fields Development, February 23rd, 1927. $3,500, City of Los Angeles, against loss of damage not exceeding $900. On Tuesday, 28 January, at approximately 8:30 in the morning, Mr. Bookwalter was ascending the roof structure of a property at the Normandy Avenue development when a fault in the ridge beam caused it to sag. Witnesses report that Mr. Bookwalter slipped and attempted to right himself by holding onto a ceiling rafter, but the rafter broke. Mr. Bookwalter fell approximately 23 feet to the ground. His falling weight caused several ceiling joists to snap, and these fell inward along with part of a prefabricated roof truss. An autopsy later revealed that Mr. Bookwalter's cranium was shattered, probably when he struck his head on one of the roof beams. He sustained significant internal injuries as a result of the falling timber and died of internal hemorrhage approximately 10 minutes after the initial roof collapsed. Independent testing of the ridge beam and roof truss has determined that faults in the timber were undetectable prior to installation. Witnesses report that Mr. Bookwalter was following all safety procedures. It is the opinion of this investigator that the death of Louis Jan Bookwalter constitutes a genuine and unavoidable industrial accident, and no fault can be ascribed to Elysian Fields developments. The insurance benefits associated with this policy should be paid in full to the designated beneficiaries. Timothy Lee.
There's got to be more in these files.
Well, that's for the property damage. This is the life insurance policy.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Bookwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
I think that's the truth.
What are you talking about, Miss Lichtman? This was an industrial accident.
How do you know that?
Because it says right here in black and white.
Do you believe everything that you read, Mr. Kelso?
What? Okay.
You and Bookwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
Alright.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island, resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
So the roof collapsed, accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
I'm intrigued, Miss Lichtman. I really am. But you're going to have to give me something if you want me to get involved in this.
There is a conspiracy surrounding Elysian Fields and the new houses they are building. I believe your insurance company is involved.
That's pretty heady stuff, Miss Lichtman. Flimsy, but heady.
I've told you what I know, Mr. Kelso. What are you going to do about it?
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address, not the phone number.
Alright, Kelso.
Mr. Benson,
gotta reopen the case, I suppose. So worth it. I'm run like a goon. And now for someone completely different.
You're a married man again?
Are we going to the Mocambo this Friday?
Mr. Benson, you wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
That lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
Elsa Lickman is hardly a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments. You know Elysian?
I'm familiar with Leland Monroe. We move in similar circles.
Doesn't sound like you like him that much.
Pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
No, sir, you don't.
You're sweating, Curtis.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
Your car, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks, kid.
Hold Y to skip to your destination.
I swear, this town's going straight to hell.
There we go. Have I always had this function? Well, probably not, because I usually have a partner that I can talk to. Cement delivery receipt.
That's not how my pop taught me to mix it. Someone is cutting corners.
Portland cement, base building sand, 1/4 inch graded aggregate. 16 tons. Oh, okay, now I see. 2 tons of cement, 8 tons of sand, and 16 tons of aggregate. Okay. So yeah, alright. It's only $3.60 a ton for 57 bucks. Okay. Yeah, alright. That is cutting corners. Order of demolition. Los Angeles Department of Building and Safety. The City of Los Angeles.
Starting again.
The City of Los Angeles, pursuant to Section 191, Part 1, Subsection A, the California Building Code, hereby orders that any building work at the Normandy Avenue subdivision associated with the incident of February 28, 1947, be immediately demolished and all building material removed from the site. Notice date, September 22nd, 1947.
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Delivered to Elysian Fields Development Site to Frank Osterman. RE construction schedule. Delays will not be tolerated. Sent to Western Union. Oh, they're like, so Leland might not be directly involved with the fire conspiracy and whatnot.
Hey, you just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso.
But
from California
he
Fire
is
I don't
like
care if you're from the Vatican.
leaving them with few options.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
looks like you
Do I have to?
I
2 hits?
where Lou Buckwalter died.
Drop the gate 3 houses down to the left.
Really?
Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy.
Oh my god.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine.
Yes.
As long as you're out of my sight.
Complete a blow without losing your hat as an LAPD detective or investigator. All it took was 2 hits. Whoops. Pardon me. Yep, that is a collapsed house.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
He wants a 5-star goddamn wedding. You're a real asshole, you know that?
Not for construction use.
Road has socks in it. Only movie stars have things like that.
Let's try to piece this together.
Oh! Oh, this is wood from that that movie set that we had the gunfight on with all the gangsters or whatever. Oh no.
That's not right.
Keystone Films.
It's all coming together.
It's their lumber from a film studio.
It really is all coming together. Oh, here we go. Oh, goodness. Shoot the driver to slow the bulldozer down and aid your escape. You serious? Alright, yeah, I'm not an officer, so I can't arrest him for that. The hell was that about? Well, I found out that the wood is from a destroyed movie studio set.
An ounce of prevention saves many an emergency. Check to make sure your home has a first...
Top of my class back east.
So of course his first instinct was to run me over.
Jack Kelso, California Fire and Life investigator. I need an address on the Keystone Film Company.
The address is
It's the same lady!
658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Hold me, please. I almost got run over by a bulldozer. This is getting interesting. I wasn't expecting everything to be connected like this.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not
Here?
The housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since 41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street and get a cup of coffee.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Don't have that police pose. They have to get down and dirty to get things done. I'm not hopping the barbed wire. Screening room. Okay. Why is it backwards? Okay. Oh, like that. Wonder if we'll make it through this case before you get to your stopping point.
Civic leaders and businessmen join forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GI.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times.
Doctor.
District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted.
I'm delighted to be in such exalted company.
Making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity. I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition. It's a short
Very exploitative.
Cynicism, Doctor. Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture.
Fontaine, the psychiatrist from the newspapers, yes, the very same.
Every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream.
greatest advertising. So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw him up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public
God
housing.
damn it, Ray.
Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door. You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Poor Curtis.
So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. It takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
Who was filming
I need
this?
to find a game well or a telephone.
Who? Why did they let themselves be filmed?
Los Angeles, civic leaders and businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Why would they let themselves be filmed? Is there a phone in there? Yes. Okay. We can use this.
Operator, I'd be glad if you put me through to police dispatch.
Putting you through now.
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
Jack, how can I help?
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for the water, Mayor.
Story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Lou Buckwalter.
Oh man, this goes so deep.
Can you put me through to Michigan 221?
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door. We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks for your help.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
And don't suppose I'll make a plea, 'cause baby, you know I'm guilty.
It's your boy Phelps. What is this drone shot? Phelps.
What were you doing with him?
I was
Phelps.
doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risk. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Right here? Right up against the wall? Okay, alright. It's not very sanitary back there, but alright. Clearly said, screw his wife and kids, I want this German hoe. I'll allow it. She's not a hoe, she's a very distinguished lady that sings jazz. No entry. Gateman? There's barbed wire on this fence. What room was that light coming from?
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's put a few caps in
Oh wow.
A tough act's easy to play when it's 3-on-1.
Time for you to lose to...
I'm about to break a goddamn jaw.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll lay you out.
Whoa. Oh. What?
You're a worn tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him down.
It's a trap.
In the trunk.
Oh, Kelso's down. Phelps. This wicked hangover.
Sure, he turned up all right. He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. We'll pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Monroe! Leland! The Sin Eater! They didn't see the trunk open? Oh, they did.
Elsa.
Get in the vehicle. Oh. Yep, this is a vehicle. Sorry. Oh, he just goes to buy fruit.
Sorry, pal. Desperate times. Watch it.
Oh, wow.
Must be his mom's mate. Monroe owns the city. Owns the cops. I need to find out something. Hey!
Whoop. Watch it. Help. Help. Ayuda. Tascate. Tascate, por favor. Should I really be leading them straight to her, though?
Out of my way!
Oh, goodness. This is too much. Oh, oh, goodness.
Can't you see what's happening?
Please. I can't.
I ain't got time for this. I'm in a rush.
I'm in a rush.
Please, damn it.
Oh, goodness. No. Help. 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 Oh, it destroyed the car, though. Oh.
Is that the last of them?
You gotta use alleys to lose them. Or I could just, like, wreck the cars. That worked, too. You know, the water ain't really gonna help my dude.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
And he's down.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
Yeah, it's not really moving too quickly, is he? Literally runs a house of sticks. The truth is out in Elysian fields despite Leland Monroe's best efforts to bury it. A man collapses on the stoop, and Cole is just like, man. It's just like, what the hell? Call an ambulance. Sees Cole, passes out, makes sense. Oh my God, it's Cole Phelps. Ah, thump. Oh goodness, this is getting good. I only have if I'm 2 more cases for next time. If that is true, you better not be lying to me too, Mayor. I will find you. I will track you down and find you and give you a stern reprimand. I'm not. That's exactly what someone lying to me would say. Okay, so next time we do this, we will be finishing LA Noire. We have 2 more cases to close out, to arson, to the whole shebang. What will happen? Find out next time with a sudden conclusion. But until then, please follow if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on this awesome content. And until next time, ja mata. Bye bye. Good night. Thank you all for coming. Kiss kiss. Let the bed bugs bite. They have diseases.
I can't quite contain or explain my evil ways, or explain why I'm not sane. All I can say is this is your warning. I can't quite contain or explain my evil